Let's do this problem the quicker way, okay, without having to write them all out. So
Okay.
all we're looking at is right here. Same thing goes. The first thing, if we can get rid of the negative exponents, we want to get rid of the negative exponents. How do you get rid of a negative exponent?
I'm going to move it to the top.
Yep. If it's on the bottom, you move it to the top, and what happens to that exponent?
It becomes positive.
Correct. Okay, so that's my only step. I'm going to write everything else down. 5x to the fourth, y to the fifth, over y to the eighth. And now up here is going to be x to the positive 6. Okay. Now, when I look at these two x's, it would be great if they were right next to each other, but they don't really need to be. This is called the
Mm-hmm.
product rule. When I multiply the same base, what do I do with the exponents?
We're going to add those exponents
That's correct. Okay. So here's my 5, and now I have x to the fourth and x to the sixth. That's going to be x to the what?
to the 10th power.
Correct. Okay. And then I'm going to bring down my y to the fifth, oh, and then my y to the eighth. Okay, now with the y's, this is really the quotient rule where you would subtract. You could say 5 minus 8 gives you -3, but then we have to deal with the negative. So let's not do that. Let's just look at this as canceling out. 5 of these y's up here will cancel 5 of these y's down here. Now, if
It's going to
these
leave
5
it
on top, say it again.
when we're going to with the 8 on the bottom and 5 to the top. And we're going to cancel them out. It's going to be 3 left.
That's exactly right. Now, where are those 3 y's going to be? That's the important part. Are they
It's
going
going
to
to
be at the
be
top or at the bottom?
at the bottom because that number is positive. That's not a
Correct.
negative exponent.
Correct. And what I would say is I would say this. I would say your 3 y's are going to be at the bottom because all 5 of my y's in the numerator have canceled out, right? All 5
Mm-hmm.
of these are gone. Not all 5 of these are gone. 3 of them are still down here. Okay.
Okay.
But this could also be the spot where you say, when in doubt, write it out. So maybe let's look at it that way. Let's say 5x to the 10th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we can kind of see that these 5 cancel these 5. And when I'm
Mm-hmm.
left with those 3 y's, they are at the bottom and they're going to stay there. There's no reason to bring those to the top. So my answer is going to be 5x to the
5x
10.
to the 10th and y to the third power.
That's correct. All right.